I woke up today just feeling like my brain is clear. If you've been foggy or you've been in a terrible mood for a long time and you just wake up and things feel better. Like I was lucid dreaming this morning. I was kind of trying not to get out of bed and I was trying to think back of some scenario, but it wasn't really thinking back. It was sort of like I did a whole summary of events in my head, and I was like talking to this person, the person who affected me. But in the dream, I wasn't really like talking to him. I was talking at him, and it wasn't really talking to him. It was really just summarizing the whole situation. And uh, I was like lucid dreaming at this point. So I was kind of making up what was going next. And I think at the end, he said something like, what do you want to come from this? And then I ended the dream and I woke up because I kind of knew the answer. Nothing. I just wanted to summarize it in my head. Um, it was just a summary. It was like kind of just going through what happened and not really assigning my emotion to it, or even like like thinking of hypotheticals of what this other person's what they were going through. I wasn't thinking about what I was going through, what they were going through. I was kind of just going through the facts of the situation. And I ended the dream that way because I wasn't looking for a conclusion in the dream. It was kind of sort of like cathartic, like I just want to do it to do it. And it was very funny because yesterday I was talking to one of my male friends. I kind of, not on purpose, but I kind of sort of just dumped on him the what this guy put me through. But I didn't go through everything, but I kind of just said like, yeah, and I don't think this guy ever really liked me, or I think he was overcompensating. I don't think he was really invested in me like he said he was. He was just using me. And this guy was like, no, I think you're being hard on yourself. I think you think that someone can't actually like treat you right and then change their mind or for whatever reason, even if they're being a shitty person. And I do agree with that to a certain extent. I feel like it's very easy for me to say that somebody doesn't have a genuine interest in me or doesn't care about me or doesn't like me if they do certain things afterwards. Um, and I do agree with that to a certain extent, but I told him I don't agree that that's what happened this time. I think I was really led and duped, and that this person has not the best pattern of behavior. And he said, "What did this guy do? Like, what was it that you think he was overcompensating?" And I just gave him really the long the director's cut. I mean, not really the director's cut. I gave him the big key points, and he was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'm sorry." Like I was messed up, and I'm like, "Yeah." And I don't know. Um we talked about it for a while, and I at that point I kind of just didn't really have emotion towards it. A little bit in that I have this feeling that he's gonna do this again. And we're in the same, I'll call it, friend group. And he is kind of being ran through right now. Um, and I think he's gonna get kicked out of the friend group based on the way he's acting. I was telling my friend, I'm like, hoping he gets kicked out of the friend group. And he was like, he should get kicked out of the friend group for his actions. The thing is, a lot of people don't really know what happened between us, what he did. And I am kind of just letting things run their course. He's kind of already interested in a couple other people in the group. And I think it's a matter of time before he starts treating someone else like shit. What would bother me is if he only treated me like shit and stayed in the group and everyone was like, this is such a great guy. And my friend was like, yeah, let's hope, like, I hope that you hope that he gets better and and like he like learns what's wrong with him and he fixes it. And I said, I hope that too, but I hope that happens after he's burned too many bridges and he has to go. Because then I would feel vindicated, because there's been such a long history of people not doing that to other people, but doing that to me, like knowing or feeling that they can treat me terribly, but not doing that to other people. And, or at least seemingly, like, I don't know, but there's been a number of people who've treated me really terribly and have and are still regarded well, thought highly by other people, and seem to have led good lives, or at least left their life um, thought positively. And I just feel whenever that happens, it's like, well, so you decided to treat me badly, and no one else, and you got away with it. And I'm hoping this guy doesn't get away with it. That was me yesterday. Today, I guess I still feel that way. Um, but I'm just more happy about just waking up and feeling, I feel a lot better. I don't know. I woke up and I started crying, but like crying because I was happy, thinking about the future and all the things I'm going to do and all the stuff that's going to make me happy, and not thinking or dwelling too much on the past. I am like, this is a different day, and I think I'm going to go hiking today and do some yoga. And later I'm going to go dinner with my friend, and I'm going to clean my room. My room has been in a depression room for like maybe the past 2 months, and it's disgusting. I hate being in it. And I started cleaning it out, and I have 2 garbage bags full of just old junk. And I felt really good organizing things and moving forward, and all of these things that I want to do. And I just feel great, like really grateful and thankful. The first song I listened to today was Burning by Thames, and that's kind of how I feel right now. She's talking about like all of these new changes that she's encountering, but she knows that she can only really become a newer, better version of herself if she lets go of the past and all of these things that don't serve her anymore. And she knows it's a scary journey, but she can do it. And I don't really know what the rest of the year holds for me. I hope primarily it's peace. Um, and that's really my biggest expectation. I don't really want to think about the new year too much. I turned 31 in January, um, and I'm not excited about it. Um, Maybe because 31 is such a weird number, and other reasons like inauguration day. Um, but I do feel good about finishing this year strong. And I started this year strong, and I had some strong points this year. And this is not really a year recap, but I've done so many good things this year, and I'm not gonna let like a really bad month erase all of that for me. Um, so I'm burning